All right, how's it going, guys? Today we're doing another set of licks. We're doing 3 Tony Iommi licks. Tony is the guitar player from Black Sabbath. If you're unfamiliar with Black Sabbath, I don't know that you should be playing the guitar. Or you should go back and you should check out Black Sabbath. Tony Iommi is an incredible guitar player and incredibly influential. Before we get started today, guys, there are tabs available for all the licks I'm going to go over today. There is a Patreon link at the top over here. Check it out. Good stuff. There's a lot of videos, 60 to 70 videos now. All tablature, everything on the channel, as well as some stuff that's not. So check it out. Very cool. All right, so getting into this. Let me play the 3 licks for you guys. We'll break them down one by one. We'll talk about how you can use them in your own playing and why they sound cool. Here we go. Cool. All right, let's talk about these licks. So today we're going to be doing it in the key of E, which is most guitar players' favorite key to play in. It lends itself incredibly well to the guitar. The first lick we're doing is kind of this sliding deal, which is sort of something like what you might hear him do in Paranoid. So we're going to start on the 5th fret of the D string, and we're going to go 5, hammer to 7, and then 7, slide to 9. These are 8th notes. So we're going 1 and 2 and. Okay, hammer, pick, slide. I'm just doing downstrokes. Downstroke, hammer on, downstroke on the 7, slide to the 9. Then on the G string, I'm going to do another 8th note. I'm going to go 9 hammer or 7 hammer to 9, sorry, with some vibrato. So it's 8th note. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Quarter note at the end for the last note of the lick, and it's a vibrato as well. So a lot of the times with licks, when you're doing vibrato, I didn't really know this for a long time, so I'm passing this on to you guys. If you already know it, great, just overlook this part. But your vibrato is actually a rhythmic aspect. There's a rhythmic aspect to it. So it's not just like randomly moving the string. Like, you're not really doing that. What you're trying to do is actually have a rhythm to it. So you can think about it like, if you want a vibrato that sounds cool, you could start off by doing 8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You could speed that up. You could do triplets. You could do 16th notes. You go. You know, you could keep going with that that idea, but that's actually the idea of vibrato. The other thing with vibrato is you want to think about it as a bend, right? So a bend, you either have a whole step, a half step, a step and a half, 2 steps, whatever you want. Your vibrato is one of those. It's not just going to a random spot. You need to think about it as a bunch of bends in a row. So if you were thinking half step, sorry, that's more of a whole step actually. We'll do whole step, it's a little easier. Right? Just something to practice. This video is not really about that, but it's something that I see a lot of guitar players on YouTube who kind of need to work on. And I'm not amazing at it either. I just do my best, like we all do. Lick number 2. Lick number 2, we're over here. We're doing this. All right, so it's a repeating lick. We're in the key of E minor. We're doing our good old E minor pentatonic. I'm going to start with my 2nd finger on the 14th fret of the G. I'm going to do downstroke. Then I'm going to go to the 12th fret of the B string. I'm going to go 12, hammer to 15 with my 3rd finger, pull off to 12. 1 A and I just repeat that 4 times. 1 A and 2 A and 3 A and 4 A and So that's the whole thing. Now the end at 1 A and 2 A and 3 A and 4 A and you could also do this. You could go downstroke, 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 hammer on, then do an upstroke on every subsequent 14. It's really up to you how you want to phrase that, or pick it rather. The very last lick, so we're doing triplets on this one. Still maintaining this E minor pentatonic box pattern. We're doing 14 on the G, bend it a whole step. Then I'm going to go 12 on the B, 12 on the high E. I'm going to do that twice. And then what I do is I grab the 15th fret of the B string and I bend that 2 times. That's the whole lick. Picking wise, what I would do is a downstroke bend, downstroke 12, then upstroke on the 12, the high E. 2 downstrokes on the bends. Now you could also just do downs. It really comes down to what you like doing more. I said this in the Ace video, the last one I did, the Ace Frehley video. With classic rock-based stuff, it's not quite as rigid on the picking hand. As far as like practicing those kind of things, I really think that like you should just do what's most comfortable to you. Don't necessarily listen to what you see on YouTube or read. Just find what's more comfortable to you. If it works, it works. Just make sure you play licks in key. I didn't play that first part in key. I just want to see if people even keep watching these videos. Most of the metrics are telling me that you guys watch about 1.5 minutes. If you made it to the end, comment. I'm just curious. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Those are our Tony Iommi licks. If you have any questions, same thing. Comments, like, subscribe. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you next week.